we're going to be doing a meal prep video. We're gonna get a good start to our week. Hopefully share some really amazing, healthy new recipes with you. I scoured Pinterest and picked out the ones that made my tummy grumble. I went grocery shopping this morning, that's what that is. So that's like $100 worth of groceries. I think it's everything that we're going to be needing. I hope so. Yeah, and some extra stuff too. Don't mind me, I'm still semi in my pajamas. I did shower, slash their workout clothes, slash I sleep in my workout clothes. It's whatever. No one will know if you just throw on an apron. Uh-oh, how do I do this? I never know how to properly knot this. I feel like I had belts like this when I was growing up. I need to watch a tutorial. What is this even called? I think I got it. I can remember something from elementary school, but I thought my nephew's graduation party was yesterday, but it's a month from now. At least I didn't miss it, right? All right, cool. Now it just looks like a questionable dress. I did throw on my flamenco earrings for you because they're amazing. All right, well, I know what you're here for. Do you want to know what we're gonna make? We're gonna make up some amazing recipes, starting with, well, I don't know if we're gonna start with this, but I have a spinach egg white bites. Super simple. I feel like most of the things I picked out this week are super simple. Hopefully I can make them very quick and easy. That's always the goal. Zucchini apple muffins, they sound delicious. They also sound healthy. Hopefully my kids will like them. Almond butter protein bars, but I think they're actually called something else. Feta cheese pasta, curry mango, chicken something. Chocolate chip scones, just in case my kids don't like the healthy muffins. And then I'm gonna cut up some fruits, maybe find some vegetables in there, whatever. I need to take my groceries out of the bag. Do you just want a quick glimpse of everything that I got? All right, let's do that. Here's everything that I got. I went to Publix, the most expensive grocery store in all the land. I should have gone to Sprouts, which I went to the other day and got a really great deal on fruits and vegetables. But yeah, you know what? Sometimes when you're in a pinch, you just go where it's closest. So I got some fruits and vegetables over here to whip up, help us with the meals. I got some fruits and vegetables over here to help us with the meals. I also got some more over here. Cool, let's get started. The fastest grocery haul in the history of grocery hauls. I don't know why I got 3 bags of spinach. I must have thought I was a different person. Okay, I'm just trying to shove everything to one corner so it doesn't look like a complete disaster, just half of one. Well, I'm thirsty. Don't forget to hydrate. Purifies the soul. Well, I guess we'll just whip up these apple zucchini muffins. I've heard rave reviews from T. Beastin herself. She said her kids actually ate these, so that's good enough for me. Oh my gosh. I'm gathering all the ingredients that I need for the muffins. I need 2 eggs, but I don't know if I have any more eggs to make the egg white. Oh wait, I have egg whites. Okay, good. Sometimes this thing works. Not all the time. Some would say rarely. All right, here's everything you need. For the apple zucchini muffins, you obviously need some apples and zucchini, groundbreaking. Eggs, cinnamon, it also calls for ginger, but I'm leaving that crap out because I don't think my kids are going to appreciate the flavor. Vanilla, baking powder, vegetable oil, sugar, and oats. I feel like I could use my monk fruit sugar. Should I do that? Nah, we'll just keep it like this. You guys know how I like to follow the recipe to a T. It's actually a blender recipe, but you guys know my crappy $10 blender is not that great. So I'm gonna pull out my food processor. Start here. Oh wait, my favorite part of this recipe. The whole reason I wanted to do it was because when I watched her make it, where's my shredder? I said, man, watching you grate that apple is like the coolest. So that's what I'm gonna do. I should probably wash them. Do I have to peel them? Did I say I was making super quick recipes? I'm gonna keep the peel on, mostly because it's organic. They were on sale. Cheaper than the non-organic, but also because I'm looking for my apple core. I may have donated it. See, this is the problem. This is it. Alas. What was I talking about? Oh, and the skin of the apple holds most of the nutrients. Oh man, come on. Maybe I should have donated this thing. Great. I barely got the middle out. The recipe actually wants us to dice the apples. I'm gonna shred them because that's what I want to do. It's my kitchen. You can't tell me what to do. You know what I mean? All right, we're gonna see if this looks just as cool when I do it. It definitely doesn't. What am I doing wrong? We're gonna roll with it. This looks horrible. I'm so upset. Man, I was really looking forward to this. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna dice it up. That was anticlimactic. Well, that's a quick way to make applesauce, okay? I don't know why that didn't work. Maybe these just aren't crunchy enough. Let me see. They got a decent amount of crunch. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, I'm just going to dice these up. Follow the directions. 1 cup is about 1 apple. Now let's get to these zucchini. Now these, I'm pretty sure, will slice like magic. And by slice, I mean shred. One time I went to visit my aunt. She lives in Pennsylvania. And she was growing zucchini. I swear to you, it was the size of my torso. Probably the size of my entire body. It was the biggest zucchini I've ever seen in my entire life. It was like back before iPhone, so I don't have a picture of it. But if you grow your own vegetables, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was the size of a mountain lion, you guys. It was massive. Cup and a half is just about 1 zook. Looks good to me, right? Should I do a little bit more? If I do a cup and a half. No, that's good. Very precise measurements. All right, now that that is done, let's move on to the actual muffin. 2 eggs going in. Crack them with 1 hand, or you're not a real chef. Just kidding. 2 cups of oats or oat flour, or I'm sure you can use almond flour or really any type of flour that you want, or flour alternative. 1/2 cup of sugar. That's what makes this recipe healthy. 1/4 cup of oil. 1 teaspoon baking powder, but also, whoops, I forgot to tell you guys, you need baking soda. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Ooh, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Now this is my kind of cinnamon ratio. A 1 and a 2, and that's not enough, so we're gonna add some more. Cause we want some more, we want some more.
What is pain? Fresh bread!
Anyone? Always add a little bit of salt to enhance the flavor. Oh, and you add the king to this. 1.5 cups of nice and juicy zucchini shredded. The cinnamon and the scent of the apples just already smell so good. I wonder if the batter is good. We're gonna find out. Oh, wait, let's preheat the oven. This is always a fun adventure. It's a sweet looking blender right there. See all the layers, the egg, the oatmeal, the sugar, the cinnamon, the zook. All right, let's whip it. Smells weird. All right, the batter is actually looking really nice and thin. I read over, because Hooked on Phonics did not work for me, you're supposed to reserve 1/2 of a cup of shredded zucchini. Whoops. So just for presentation, because I'm sure when you cut into the muffin, you'll be able to see like the green chunks. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more, and I'm going to mix in the diced apple with the 1/2 of a cup of shredded zucchini. Good. I'm just gonna add it right in with my apple. I'm sure if you were making these for you, the ginger would add so many health benefits. But I just know my kids don't like that flavor. But if you like it, you do it. Oh, I should bring you in. This looks so good. Well, I mean, it kind of looks nasty, but kind of good. Once it's all mixed together, I'm gonna grab my muffin tin. And I hear you, everyone is telling me to get like the silicone muffin tins. I have this and it works just fine. Oh man, I guess I didn't do this right. The heck happened? I'm just gonna fill up the muffin tins. I don't know how many this makes. I think the recipe says 10. We'll see what we can get. I have a 1/3 cup measuring utensil that I'm going to use mostly because I have, whoa, have a 1/3 cup is too much. 1/3 cup is too much, okay? The news is out. All right, let's try a 1/4 cup. Normally I would just use my big cupcake scoop or whatever it's called, the cookie scoop, but it's broken. That is perfect, a 1/4 cup. Maybe a little shy 1/4 cup. I'm actually really excited about these. I know you can make so much with zucchini. You can make bread, you can make pasta noodles. That's pretty much all I know. Pancakes, zucchini lasagna, zucchini, isn't there like zucchini parmesan or something like that? Oh yeah, this definitely got me more than 10. It's all that extra zucchini I added. This smells so good. Oh, I didn't like the batter. I feel like if the batter doesn't taste good, the muffin's not gonna taste good. I'm actually kind of scared to try the batter. Salmonella, I dare you. Pretty good. It reminds me of my dad's pancake batter because he puts cinnamon in his pancake batter. Zucchini pancakes, did I already say that? All right, 411 degrees, 20-ish minutes. All right, what's next? You know what? I'm peeked inside my microwave. Guess what's left over from Brownie Friday? Some brownies. A Brownie Friday. I guess I could just eat some right now for breakfast. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. All right, what's next? Ooh, okay. Since the oven's on, let me tidy up just a smidge. Just a smidge of tidying up. Oh, I forgot the vanilla extract. It still tasted fine. No big deal. You don't have it, you don't need it. Hang tight with me. I know you guys have probably seen this pasta dish going around virtually everywhere. The other night I tried it. It's like feta cheese tomato pasta. So a while ago, not the other night, a while ago I had some leftover feta cheese crumbles, some, you know, sad looking tomatoes, and I thought, you know what, I'll just give this a whirl. I tried it. I ate nearly the entire dish. I halved the recipe, but it was delicious. So I figured I would make it just to have to munch on for lunches and stuff, or maybe quick, easy dinner. I could just pull it out of the fridge and heat it up. Ah! Am I supposed to drain this? You know what? Okay, so this is the viral TikTok pasta that was going around on TikTok, which I don't have, but everything seeps into Instagram. Oh man, feta cheese smells so good. I love feta cheese. 1 block of feta doesn't seem like quite enough. I bought 2 blocks. I don't really know the correct ratio. All right, I'll just keep it at 8 ounces of feta cheese. I'm gonna wash my tomatoes. Anyway, so this is like a viral recipe that's going around with all the young kids these days. And I just thought, when I was that young, I did not have $8 to spend on feta cheese. You know what I mean? But I guess 1 block of feta was really, I want to say $3 or $4. So not as expensive as I thought it was. Maybe I was going off Costco prices where you get a block this big for $8. All right, I washed these tomatoes. You just dump them right in. Ooh, whoa, fancy schmancy. And actually, this is a pretty affordable recipe because it's meatless and I feel like meat is expensive. I don't really know what you're supposed to season it with. I just do a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a bit of Italian seasoning. And what else do we have in here? Ooh, should I throw some buttery steakhouse on it? It smells so good. And then a little bit of olive oil. When I was in college, I was surviving, not thriving. All right, we're gonna give this a nice little toss in here. Are you supposed to like coat the feta? This is weird. It's fine. If you don't like tomatoes, because I don't like tomatoes, and I also don't like a super acidic tomato sauce, the cheese really mellows out the tomatoes, and I feel like it's a decently healthy recipe aside from all the oil I just added, because it's tomatoes. But it's also pasta. It's not the healthiest, but whatever. Healthier than Doritos, and that is my baseline. All right, I'm going to throw this into the oven as well, 411 degrees, for however long it takes for the tomatoes to burst. I'm just gonna throw a pot of water on the stove and bring it to a boil and then cook my pasta. I bought some bow ties because I think they're fun. Let me know when this boils over. Okay, what is next on our list? I need to grab some chicken out for the mango curry chicken. It's always an adventure getting the meat out.
Will you ever quit? No! We want some more! We want some more! We want some more!
Ooh, got it. Oh my word, those muffins smell so stinking good. I wonder if they're done, you know? The nose knows. Oh, they're looking good. 20 minutes. They've been only cooking for 13 minutes. Endlessly tidying over here. Alex's brother went blueberry picking the other day and gave us some, so we've been munching on them. I was gonna make something with blueberries, but they're just so good fresh. I don't wanna waste it. I'm going to move on to some sea salt cashew butter chocolate protein bars. Whoa, is that a title? I always try to make like an energy ball kind of thing. Mostly because I just like them. I think they're semi-healthy. And it's like a treat. These have added protein, so I feel like they're gonna be extra delicious or extra nasty because protein powder is kind of funky, right? But I think this is everything that we need. So of course you're going to need some cashew butter. I was going to use almond butter, but you guys know how I like to follow a recipe to the T. You also need some coconut oil, some sea salt, cashew butter. You feel where this is going? I felt really fancy buying this sea salt. I have like, where's my salt? Oh, I do have sea salt. I thought I had something fancy. This is fine sea salt though, and it kind of looks like a powder. I don't know, whatever. Now I have double the trouble. Vanilla, oats, chia seeds, protein powder. Don't look at the expiration date on that. I'm just trying to work through it. That was the big draw to this recipe. I was like, I need to use up my protein powder. I don't want it to go to waste. Honey and more honey because I want to use this up too. I want to get it all out of these jars from Meredith's birthday 7 months ago, 6 months ago, whatever. What is time? I'm feeling like Wizard of Oz over here. You guys see this? I'm just gonna add in the pasta. You're supposed to salt the water enough to make it taste like salt water. I hardly ever salt my water. Alex used to have a little salt shaker that said, "Is it worth it?" So we went years without cooking with salt. We survived. Our taste buds did not. All right, what do we need? What are we doing over here? What are we doing? You know what? Those muffins, they smell really done, so I'm just gonna check them real quick. Ugh. Kind of smells like tuna fish. I don't know why. Let's see it, let's see it. Ooh, I think they're done. No, a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. All right. There's cheese on this, it's no big deal. Oh, we need to heat some stuff up on a saucepan. All right, let's do it. Bring it to the stove. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead and be going with it. What's your kitchen jam? I feel like lately, yesterday I was listening to 90s country music. It was some good stuff. Most of the time I listen to like Lauren Daigle or Dan plus Shay. Oh yeah. So I've never had cashew butter. I was about to just use almond butter because Lord Almighty, do you know how expensive cashew butter is? Don't buy it. Or make it yourself with some cashews. Wow. What? That's incredible. It's super mild. Like hardly any peanut flavor. Well, because it's not peanuts, Kim, you idiot. Half a cup of this. Lord Almighty, that's the whole jar. That jar was $8. Oh my gosh. Should have been a loan department in that Publix. The Greenwise organic section. All right, yeah, that's good stuff. Yeah. Half a cup of that. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Oh, you guys know how I am about these lids. This one in particular is literally covered in oil. How does that even work? I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore. Look at that, magic.
What are you? Mobile, agile, hostile.
2 tablespoons of coconut oil going right in. Very precise measurements, I tell you. If you don't level out your teaspoons and tablespoons here, you might as well just go home, okay? It's not even worth it. 1/4 cup of honey, call that 1/4 cup. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You heat this on a very low heat until it's all combined. I think the muffins are done now, and I don't have anywhere to put them. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with these muffins? What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna put them? So I'll get a hot plate. All right, let's see if it's done. Oh, perfection. Have you ever seen such a beautiful night? Yeah, these look good. I'm gonna get them on a cooling rack. Sing to me, Paolo. Oh, this is what dreams are made of. Not the best idea to like, you know, taste test. It's hot and crumbly. It's okay. Moms are innovative. Oh no! Oh man. This is not what dreams are made of. Oh no. Oh no. Still good. Well, the pasta needs to be drained, and my drainer has some blueberries in it. Strainer, whatever. Is it even done? I don't know. Couple more minutes. Oh crap, I forgot about the honey. Hold on though, we have to get these out of the pan. Oh, I could have just put the rack here. My parents raised a genius. Ooh, it's hot. Got those chef fingers, you know? It's falling apart. It's falling apart. Running my pain with his fingers. Taste test number 2. It's good. Yeah, I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
I'm just gonna wipe the zucchini off. And we're gonna use that pan for the egg bake too. So let's get started on that. I'm just kidding, I know I have this on the stove. Okay, back to this. I'm just gonna make sure that this all gets combined and melted. Oh yeah, that smells good. That smells nice. I was thinking, that's everything in the bar? No, you add oats and stuff. But I switched out my pan, I got a loaf pan. Oh boy, hold on, I bet the pasta's done by now. Okay, yeah, it's like falling apart. Oh, I let it go too long. Keep that pasta safe until that's ready to go. Not quite yet. Man, this smells good. That cashew butter, something magical is happening. Maybe it's the vanilla. It's gotta be something amazing. Protein powder. Half a cup of vanilla protein powder. I think that's 2 scoops. Or you can use 2/3 cup of chocolate protein powder. I definitely don't have that. But I did buy some cacao powder. Where are my measuring spoons? I know they're around here somewhere. Whatever, it doesn't matter. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Maybe a little more for fun. And I'm just going to give this a mix. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. Well, maybe a little more. Where is everything? I can't find my 1/3 cup measuring cup. 2/3 cup, really that's like 3/4 cup. That looks fun. Doesn't that look healthy? I hope it tastes good. It's pretty similar to all of the like energy ball recipes that I make, and I eat them all and my kids enjoy them. And really, what more can you ask for? Can you ask for? Is that it? No, there's a topping that goes to this, but of course I'm gonna do a little taste test. Oh yeah, that's nice. Ooh, chocolatey. I'm gonna plop it into this loaf pan. Ooh, it's hot. It's warm. It actually feels really nice. Okay, that looks really good. And there's a topping for this. Are you ready for it? Because I'm kind of not. So for the topping, you need 3 ounces of chocolate chips, and that's about 3 ounces, my handy dandy kitchen scale. You know what, maybe a little bit more. Maybe, that's good. And then 1 teaspoon of coconut oil. That's good. If you want, if you have time, if you have your life together, etc., etc., you should probably do this in a double boiler or even the microwave. But like, have we met? I'm just gonna do it like this because I don't want to dirty another dish. This one's already dirty and it'll be fine. Just don't take your eyes off of it. It melts pretty fast. And there it is. Absolute perfection, people. Somebody call the Food Network, will you? I'm just gonna dump this right on top and then spread it out. Ooh, is that enough? It's going to have to be. I'm not gonna make more. I have to move on with my life, you know? Just like a nice little thin layer of treat. Ooh, this is like a dessert. Maybe we could substitute Brownie Friday for whatever this is called. Oh wait, sea salt. I don't think I put sea salt in the mixture below. I like how the recipe even says fancy sea salt. And you just need it for sprinkling on top. You know, if you don't have this either, just forget about it. Your life will go on. Celine Dion style. Ooh, this is nice. That was like a nice dusting. Okay, cool. Let this cool until it's hardened, then we'll cut it up and get a little taste test. Well, right on time. Look what just came out of the oven. Oh, that's delicious. This is it. It smells so good. Did I tell you guys I don't even like tomatoes, but look at how they burst. Just look at the wrinkly skin. Ooh, sun-dried tomatoes for sure. That's a little shot for Food Network magazine, no big deal. You can use any kind of masher that you have. If you have that like meat masher. I just have a potato masher. I think that's gonna be just fine. But I don't wanna squish them, they look so pretty. But oh my God! Somebody help me. They are juicy. Okay, a little more gentle this time around. Ooh, now I'm scared. It's hot. You know what? I'm gonna bring you on closer. Hold me closer, Tony Danza. Do you sing it with me yet? Can you see what's happening? Oh, my juiciness. That's when you know it's gonna be good. All right, get into that cheese. Oh my gosh, it's like a whipping. I resisted for so long making this recipe because I just thought, those were my exact thoughts. Then after I made it, I was like, dang man, I'd eat it again. So I'm sure even though you've probably seen this before, I just wanted to give you my review. Like if you're someone like me who's like, oh, okay, whatever. It is pretty tasty. I'm just mixing the pasta in and it looks pretty colorful. Oh man, I should have kept some tomatoes out. I should have bought some fresh basil for this. See, this is why I need an herb garden. The problem is, okay, I had some fresh mint that one of my friends gave me, and I was like, this is great. This is gonna be the start of my herb garden. If I can keep this mint alive, she's like, this mint is growing wild. I can't kill it. And I was like, well, I'm sure I'll find a way. And lo and behold, mine is dead. Try as I may, I tell you. I will also tell you that dead mint stems still smell amazing, if you were curious. This recipe is so simple, yet so delicious. A bon appetit. Garlic. That's what I forgot. Garlic. Okay, if you make this, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, well, I can't find my garlic powder. I have fresh garlic. If I was really a true chef, I would like whip some of this up, throw it on the stovetop, heat it up. I'm not gonna do that. This would really benefit from some garlic. You could throw some veggies in there. I do have some of this parsley. It's like a curly parsley, but, oh wait, I said I needed basil. I don't know why I got this. Last bite. It's so good. Simple, delicious. What's in here now? Oh, nothing. All right, let's whip up the egg bites, shall we? I just looked at my phone to see what time it was, and then I forgot. I was like, what time was it? I got distracted by like the text messages. I don't even think I looked at the time. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, I bought some red bell peppers. You need some spinach, some red bell peppers, salt and pepper, and egg whites or fresh eggs if you want to whip those up. If you have the cholesterol to waste. It's probably the most dangerous way I've ever washed anything in my life. All right, good enough. So you can add any veggies to this that you like. I almost bought mushrooms, but I was already done with the produce section and I didn't want to go back to that side of the store. That's the level of lazy that I am. The original recipe, I don't even know if this is a recipe. I think I just saw it, a picture of it, or maybe a video, and I thought, I could do that. But anyway, the original recipe calls for tomatoes. You guys know how I feel about tomatoes, even though I just ate some. I'd rather not. So I'm doing red bell pepper. I feel like that'll give it a nice touch of color. I think I also have some bacon bits. Oh, wait a minute. I have some sausage left over from the other night, so I'm just gonna brown this up real quick. You can make this meat-free, but I don't have any other use for half a pound of sausage. I'm actually not sure if it's still good. If you have to smell it more than once, it's probably bad, right? I'm just gonna chop up the bell peppers, and then we'll get to the rest. The sausage is cooked. I guess I have to find out if it's good or not. Hard to tell. I don't know. You know what? Better safe than sorry is what I always say. Okay, moving right along over here. I have some pre-washed and ready-to-eat spinach, so you just calm down. I'm actually gonna chop it up a little bit. I know I'm cutting on my countertop. It's fine. I have granite, so I'm pretty sure you're like allowed to do that. It will just dull your knives. 700 cutting boards, and I'm cutting on my countertop. I know. Just spray these down. It sounds like a crowd of screaming people. Do you hear it? Maybe at a concert or something? Ah! Listen. Like that's what it sounds like to me? I don't know. All right, moving on. Put a little bit of spinach in each one. You know what? I think I saw this on a Tasty video. That's probably where I saw it. Because you know how they, I don't know, they're kind of crazy. It looks like a lot of spinach, mostly because it probably is, but it will also wilt down. And then add some bell peppers to each one, or tomatoes, or whatever vegetable you have. I can't believe I've never made these before. They seem super simple, really convenient to eat for breakfast. Ooh, onion. Man, that would be a great addition, but it's too late, we're already rolling. And then you need some egg whites. I got these from Costco, I don't know, an entire year ago. The shelf life on these are incredible. And then pour it right into the muffin pan. And then we're gonna season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Doesn't get much easier than that. I'm also wondering if I should have cooked the peppers first, but What's done is done. I'm just gonna add some fancy sea salt to each one. Little crack, because Jimmy cracked corn and he don't care. Lord, that's a lot of salt. And a little bit of pepper. You know what would be really good? Some jalapenos in here, definitely some onions. But then, you know, that's a whole other, it goes beyond simple at that point. You know what I mean? When you're sauteing vegetables and then adding them. The whole premise of this is just trying to keep things simple, right? So we'll see how they taste like this. And if they need modifications for the future, I will definitely let you know. Into the oven, 425, 411 degrees. Don't spill it, Kim. Well, we are just moving right along here. I think next up, I'm going to try my hand at the curry. Oh my gosh, I forgot to buy the mango. Dang it! I mean, I bought mango, but I want that to cut up because it's fresh. This calls for frozen mango chunks. I'm just gonna leave it out. I enjoy curry, and normally, you know what, I might make it this simple way to stay on path with the rest of this meal prep. Simple chicken curry coming right up. I don't have the recipe for that though, so I'm gonna have to try to think about it. Okay. The wheels are turning. You know where I got this recipe from? Our Tribe of Many. And it's the first time I had curry where I was like, this is amazing. And I've made it a multitude of times since. And it probably because it is super simple. Where am I going? All you need is some coconut milk. We'll do 2 bell peppers. Oh crud, I bought green curry paste, but you need red. Look what I have. Wait, is this it? Dang it. Okay, whatever, it'll be fine. Red curry paste. You also need some curry powder. On the fly, look at me go. I know I have curry powder. I know I have curry powder. Got it. She uses canned tomatoes, which would make this recipe even easier. But like I said, I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes. I'm sure it tastes great. I just find that red peppers get the job done too. You can add any color peppers you want. Green peppers. Does this one call for a green pepper? I bought a green pepper. It sure does. I'm not gonna use it in this. I'll save it. Well, it's as simple as that. And then we bring it to the stove. Go ahead, girl. A little bit of oil, and then let it heat up. And then you add your veggies. Ooh, listen to that sizzle. It's barely there. Should have waited a little longer, but I'm impatient. Season every layer, salt and pepper. Give it a mix. While that is cooking, I'm going to cut up my chicken. Okay, I'm going to add the chicken, and I should have just added it all together. I turned it on really low so everything stopped cooking. More salt and pepper for the chicken. And then just cook it all together. Let's check on these egg bites. Ooh, they look good. Do you see them? Oh my word. Wow, do you see these? Here we go. Let's take a little walk. Man, those look fantastic. Maybe it's the colors, but I hope they taste equally as delicious. I think everything's almost cooked. I'm just gonna open these cans of coconut. I like to shake it because if you don't, all the cream settles to the top, which is great if you just want the cream. And you know what I love about all the recipes that Our Tribe of Many shares? Solo is Kenyan. He shares a lot of Kenyan recipes that are amazing. And they just, you know, get me out of my comfort zone a little bit. There's no Italian dressing in this dish, and that's a change of pace for me. Let's add a little bit of curry powder just to kind of wake things up. I'm just gonna add the rest. Oh man, that smells amazing. And then for fun, I have this garam masala. And you don't have to add chicken to this recipe. If you would rather have like chickpeas or lentils or something, I feel like that would be great. 2 cans of coconut milk. And if you don't do the bell peppers, you just, after you cook the onion and chicken, I think you add 2 cans of like stewed tomatoes or diced tomatoes or whatever tomato that you want. Oh crud, I forgot the most important ingredient. Curry paste. This one is green curry paste. I think this recipe calls for red. I don't have red. And I think I'm gonna use the whole jar. I don't know. Last time I did that, it was kind of spicy, but it was also red. I feel like green is a little more subtle and mild. But if it's too spicy, my kids don't really like it. Oh yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna add the rest of the jar. Too bad, I'm already here. If you wanna separate the jar, use half and then make it, you know, another time. But I don't like things lingering in my fridge. So bring that to a boil, simmer it, serve it on some rice or naan bread. Boom, you got dinner. Oh, but don't forget to top it with some cilantro, because this is what makes the dish. Oh man, that smells so good. Actually, I can't wait to eat that. It's gonna be great. I'll give you a little close-up, because who doesn't want to see food close-up? You know what I mean? Man, I bet I do have red curry paste somewhere, unless I used it. It doesn't matter. I'm sure this is gonna be great. Moment of truth on these egg bites. I give one a try. Oh! Oh! Why? It's the one where everything falls on the ground. We still eat it. Well, take two. If this falls, I give up. Look how delicious this looks. I'm semi-worried that the bell pepper is not cooked all the way. Bell pepper is cooked. I mean, it's nothing groundbreaking. Tastes like egg whites, spinach, and red bell pepper, and salt. But if you are spending like $4 getting egg bites, you know, from Starbucks in the morning, then that's a great alternative. Okay. Next we're gonna make these chocolate chip scones. They seem very simple, right up my alley. It's got gluten, it's got sugar, it's got butter, and buttermilk. Man, this was a last minute recipe, so I'm just gonna use almond milk. It'll be fine. That's all I have. You work with what you have. Oh, I have yogurt. Did that mess it up? Well, it's the last recipe, and I found my 1 cup measuring cup. What do you call that? Guess where it was? The last place I looked. All right, let's whip this up. Great, the cold butter. What? Okay, hold on. It's like, do this, but if you don't do that, then you can do X, Y, Z. Just tell me what to do. Okay. Let's go. 2 cups of flour. I feel like scones are fancy. You can make them any flavor. You can add blueberries, you can add lemon, which is kind of what I wanted to do. Also, I have kids to contend with. Orange and cranberries. That's a good one too. Sugar, do I add this? Flour, sugar. 1/4 cup of sugar. 1 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. Like, what is the teaspoon gonna do? 1/4 teaspoon. 1/4 teaspoon baking soda. Oh my goodness, if you don't follow me on Instagram, we went to Cracker Barrel, I don't know, a few weeks ago now at this point, and they had measuring spoons that were so funny. They were little like teaspoons, and it was like smidgen, pinch. I don't know, it had really creative words. I shared it on my Instagram, it was really cute. I thought it was funny. A little bit of salt. Is that it? Whisk this together. 1/2 cup of butter, and you want it to be cold because we're making a pastry dough. This recipe says to grate your butter, but I'm going to do it, and I'm sure that's the easy way to do this, and I should probably follow suit just to stick with the theme of this video. But I have this really sweet pastry cutter that I don't think I've ever used yet. It's a new one because my old one broke. But I feel like every time I make something like this, I just do it in my pastry blender. What's that thing called? I had it out, it's dirty, it's in the sink, that thing. Anyway, so I'm just gonna cut my butter into cubes and then use the pastry blender. Wait, that's a pastry blender. That is a food processor. You know? You wanna touch the butter the least amount as possible, because cold butter is what's going to give this scone those really nice pockets of deliciousness. So, in with the blender. I just love using things like this. And essentially you're just cutting in the butter. That's the proper term. Food Network, it's no big deal. And you want this, the consistency of like sand. If you don't have a pastry blender or a grater or anything, you can use 2 forks. If you don't have forks, you need to get down to a thrift store as soon as possible and pick up some forks. Or you can just use your fingertips like this and just shove it around, like so. I just really like doing this process. It kind of, I don't know, makes me feel domestic, like I'm making something from scratch. Because I am. Okay, that should be good. You want it so when you pick up the dough and crumble it like this, it kind of sticks together. Actually, it needs to go a little bit more. Does it? Pick up the dough and squeeze it. Yeah, that's pretty good, right? Okay, good enough. That's what I always say. Okay, mix in the chocolate chips. 1 cup of dark chocolate chips. Well, I have semi-sweet, 1 cup in there. And then you just mix those in. Here's where we need 3/4 cup of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can make it with normal milk and some lemon juice and let it sit for about 5 minutes. I'm just going to use almond milk. And looks like I don't have enough. I do have some rice milk, so I'm going to get up to 3/4 cup. Mix that in. Oh, crud, and the vanilla extract. Oh, now it's a mess. Whoa, Kim. Whoa is all I have to say. And that's all I have to say about that. We're going to mix it together. It'll be fine. Don't overmix this. It's like a biscuit dough. What is a scone? A cross between a biscuit and a what? And Google just told me it's a baked good. Wow, thanks. Well, this looks good enough to me. Batter test. That's pretty good. It's eggless, so you could totally eat it. All right, what do we do now? Okay, cool. This is simple. I went on Pinterest and typed easy scone recipe, and they did not disappoint. Okay, just get it all out of there. And knead it slightly just to get it into like a disc shape. You don't want to touch it too much. And you know what this calls for? Hold on. My bench scraper tool thing. I've been waiting to use this. I've had it for, I don't know, 4 months. Okay, man, doesn't that look beautiful? Hold on, we need a picture for the gram. Where's my phone? Okay, I'm sorry. Am I a professional chef? Kimberly Whisk? At your service. I'm just going to cut this into, how many, 6? What should I do, 6? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Perfectly even. Do you see how even they are? You'd think I got out a ruler. All right, plop these onto a sheet pan. We should probably have to grease that. Okay, nice and gentle. Man, scones are so fancy. You can make these for brunch. My kids don't understand how fancy these are. You know, I'm gonna cut this when it's massive. I should have just made 8. The directions say to coat them with a little bit of milk. I feel like an egg wash would be nice for this too. You guys know how I am with recipes. Everything has to be just perfect. And then sprinkle with a little bit of sugar, because there's not enough in here. All right, into the oven for 22 to 25 minutes. I'm gonna start just tidying up, and then I'm gonna cut up some fruit.
Not long ago, you got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away. 'Cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave.
Just got done cutting up the fruit. Perfect timing because our scones look absolutely perfect. Wow. I feel like a professional pastry chef. Wow, they look so good. I don't even want to eat them. I just want to take pictures of them. I thought it would be very fitting to pull out this cutting board. I love this one so much. I have it hanging in my kitchen. I don't even use it. It's so special. The scones just look so good on there, right? I'm putting everything away, munching on my lunch, and this is so delicious. Well, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed some of these recipes. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me today. We made some pretty amazing things. So if you want, the recipes will be in the description box below. I always try to link whatever I can. This smells so good. It might be dinner for tonight. Cilantro. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm hungry. Thank you again. If you want to subscribe, put a little happy in your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Can you dig it?